Hello, Hero Collectors here. How's it going, everybody? Hope y'all are doing fantastic. I know I am, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Marvel Legends Captain America Brave New World Deluxe Red Hulk figure. Without further ado, let's get into the review. Alright, taking a closer look at this Red Hulk figure. Man, he really earns that name, Red Hulk. He is a nice, bright, I want to say cherry red. I hope that's coming across on camera. Maybe I can make sure it looks closer to the actual in-hand color in editing, because on my camera right now it looks a little orange, but he is very red and very fitting. This is something I noticed when I first unboxed him, but you can see kind of here there's like a print line. They actually did some shading on this figure. You can see it kind of in the shoulders and on bits of the biceps as well, to add more than just one color of red to the figure. Of course, you can see chest hair. He's got a really nice head sculpt. I'll talk about the head sculpt in just a minute. Turn around to the back. There's not a lot of printing. My copy does have some black scuffage here, and you can see some of that red shading as well. The hair is all one color, and coming down to the pants, you can see there is some slight texture, some like very faint lines. I can feel them with my fingernail, but otherwise the pants are pretty plain, not even ripped. They're completely straight on the top and on the shin here. And I will say, if these are meant to rotate, my copy doesn't. I can't get these to really rotate any, but if you come down to here to the legs, you can see a little bit more of that shading as well. Now, at first I thought maybe there were parts that were reused from a previous Hulk figure, i.e. this Professor Hulk or Smart Hulk figure, but if there is any reuse, like the arms or the hands, I think it has only been upscaled, because this Red Hulk is much beefier than this Hulk. And honestly, I hope that they use this body going forward to make more Hulks. Like, if we were to get an updated Avengers 1 Hulk, I'd really appreciate this body. I could see these pants being reused for an Age of Ultron Hulk. And I really like the torso. For this one, for this Hulk, he looks very kind of slumped. You know, he doesn't have a huge kind of like frame, in my opinion. But this one, you can tell he's just built and ready for a fight. I get this is also Smart Hulk, so I understand why he doesn't have that. And in terms of like chest hair, I think this is just a little bit better. I don't think either is really perfect. I especially don't like this one, but yeah. Yeah, if anything is reused, it's upscaled, but otherwise, I think this is a brand new figure. Getting into his accessories really quick, let's talk about the hands. He, of course, has a set of fisted hands and a set of grabby hands. And then he has the alternate head that looks a bit more calm. And a big point of contention with this figure is, yeah, he does not look like Harrison Ford. I know it bothers a lot of people, and I understand that. But for me, I just wanted a Red Hulk figure. The angry head, I think, is a little bit closer than the calm head, so I'm definitely going to be displaying him with the angry head. Either way, I just wanted a really good Red Hulk figure for the collection, and this does do that. Now, I don't know if he actually catches on fire in the movie, but if you watch my unboxing video of this guy, I did test the Ultimate Green Goblin body flames on him, and they do work. So I would have liked to have seen some flames for this figure, but again, I don't know if it's entirely accurate. And if you want to see a few other comparisons, I do actually show those in that video. I do a comparison with the Bruce Banner figure and the comic Red Hulk figure. So with that out of the way, let's get into articulation. So he is on a ball hinge, ball peg, up at the neck, so he can look up that much, and don't ignore the torso, he can look down that much. You can do a full kind of arrangement. He can turn his head. This head actually pops off of the peg really easily. I don't know why. The other head actually stays in pretty tight. You see the shoulders go about that far. I do a full 360. He has bicep swivel, and double jointed elbows that don't go in very far. If you do kind of change up how they go, you can see that you can go over the bridge of the bicep and get a little bit more range that way. All of the hands can go up and down, and the torso can go back, and the chest hair is actually printed in there pretty far. You can crunch forward a little bit. He can rock side to side, and of course twist. You can also twist at the waist here. Hips go out this far. He can kick forward a little bit, back not much. He's got a thigh swivel. Now, these double jointed knees are really tough on my copy, and he pops out. So I think this may have been intended to be a Build-A-Figure, or they have plans for this mold to be a Build-A-Figure. Like I said, maybe it's for an updated Age of Ultron Hulk, but you can see that's how far that knee goes in when you can actually bend it. And then the feet can point down pretty far and point up. And of course he has ankle pivots. So now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, what are my final thoughts on this Red Hulk figure? Well, overall, despite him not really looking like Harrison Ford and the knees being really tough to bend and some of the arm articulation, this is a really good figure. It really captures a Hulk physique that I think they've been missing from the movie Hulk figures, where the comic Hulk figures, they've nailed it. That base body that they've been using is excellent. This, I think, is a potential better base body for future movie Hulks going forward. I could see them, again, redoing Age of Ultron, Avengers 1, maybe a new Smart Hulk, all based on this body. If they really wanted to go crazy, give me an Edward Norton Hulk, but I would, of course, want a different sculpt for that. That's neither here nor there. We're talking about Red Hulk. This figure, while not being perfect, is a really good Red Hulk figure in general. If you wanted to potentially put this in a comic display, it may actually work, in my opinion. But for me, at least, and my opinion is definitely not the majority from what I can tell, I think this is a damn good Red Hulk figure. And to start off the year with this find, technically I got this in 2024, but as the first Marvel Legend of 2025 that I picked up, like that was supposed to release in 2025, it's a damn good start. Now, does he have the fun factor? Yes. You are currently watching the slideshow of images that I took with this figure, and I had an absolute blast taking photos of him, just in general, and against the other Hulk. It was a lot of fun. He looks really good in hand and has just such a presence when you are posing him up. So what do I give him out of 10? I'm going to say an 8.5 out of 10 is my rating. He's not perfect, but if you are looking for a good Red Hulk figure and you collect movie figures, this is a great representation. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. Again, if you are a stickler for likeness, it's going to really bug you. For me, I'm just happy to have a Red Hulk, not only in the MCU, but in my collection for the MCU. So I'm going to be very happy to put him up with the rest of my villains in the display. Again, that's just me. That's what this review is here for, to hear my opinion and make your own decision from there. So that's just my thoughts. Alright, that was my review of the Marvel Legends Captain America Brave New World Deluxe Red Hulk figure. Have you picked up this figure yet? If you have, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, make sure you go and leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I will talk to you all in another video, another post, another time.